Oh, guys, there's our fish. There he is. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Pensacola, Florida, where today we're going to be hopping on the Feel Free Dorado 125. I don't do near as much kayak fishing as I'd like to, but it's getting that time of year to where I can get kind of close and still, be in the kayak. I do have plans, big plans for the kayak coming up very soon, but today we're going to stay right here in the bayou with it, going to fish the bridge. It was supposed to be like really calm today, and it ended up being quite windy, but the wind's out of the south, so the bayou is fairly protected. So I'm excited to get out here, fish around the bridge, which I haven't done, golly, in a long time. It's so easy to go somewhere else on the Mako that I forget that I've got a quality fishing bridge right by where I launch, and that's where we're headed today. Let's put some lines in the water and some fish in the yak. Now, I know you guys are going to say something about me not wearing a life jacket because you guys always care about our safety. I definitely appreciate that, but I'm literally like 20 yards from the boat ramp and I'm in 4 foot of water. So if by some chance I fall out of my kayak for some reason, I can just stand up. We are not in any real risk of anything bad happening to us today. But guys, this is the real reason for the trip to this bridge today. Got some big old blue crabs out of the crab trap, and we are going to be using these for some big black drum that hang out around these bridges. They're in here all the time. So, chumming the water with a couple of them there. Gonna cut this dude right in half. And if I had to guess, it won't take that guy very long to get eaten. I know how to get the skunk off the boat. You best believe that. The old runt rod is the magic maker. Now, you ain't gonna catch nothing big. I didn't say we was gonna catch big fish. I just said I knew how to get the skunk off the boat. See? Every time. Just a little pinfish, but it gets the skunk off the boat. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the belly. You're going to get the kayak version of the belly. This right here, fellas, is the elusive pinfish. They're few and far between, and that's not true. There's pinfish everywhere, man. They're like a dime a dozen. You could probably throw out, like a bubblegum wrapper and catch pinfish if you wanted to. We're just playing the waiting game. We're just having a little fun till the big rod gets hit. And it's gonna get hit, y'all, I promise. I think. If it doesn't, you'll never see this video, so it doesn't matter. I just want to go on the record and say that what I'm about to do is a terrible idea. But I am gonna go ahead and hook this other piece of crab, the other half of the blue crab up. And we're gonna put him out on this lighter tackle since I'm fishing with the runt rod. Now, if something in here decides to eat this, we're getting worked. Just telling y'all right now, calling that. It's gonna be an ugly day in Pensacola for you boy if that rod gets hit. All right, so here's the game we're gonna play today. I want y'all to come up with another name for pinfish. Like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think we should call pinfish on the channel. Not like a legal name, just a name for us to call them here on the Cameraman Ron channel. Most creative name, I'll send you a swag bag. I'll let Sarah pick it out. Whoever comes up with the most creative new name for a pinfish, we'll send you guys a swag bag out. A little crooked up here too. Like, what are you doing with your life? There you go. Hey, we caught. Oh, look, it's not a pinfish. It's a mangrove snapper. Heck yeah, baby. You gonna get the belly. You gonna get the gentle belly because you a little guy. Yeah, see, this is what happens when I have too much time on my hands. sitting here waiting for fish. Easy, buddy. You're gonna make me get the pliers. I don't want them little puppy teeth to get me. I bet mangrove snapper teeth are super sharp when they're babies like this. Have you ever seen like of course you've seen one, like a puppy, and how sharp their little puppy teeth are because they ain't chewed on bones or nothing to dull them down yet? I bet that's what it's like with a little mangrove snapper. I bet if one of them bit you, I bet you'd be hurt. See you, dude. Oh, guys, there's our fish. There's our fish, guys. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, guys. No, 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 no. Dang it. Guys, that was the fish right there. I mean, I had him cranked down as much as I could. Daggone it. He broke me off at the leader. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was our fish. Dang it. We got one more piece of crab left, guys. Got one more piece of crab left. That would have definitely been the biggest fish I've ever caught in a kayak if we were able to land him. That's for sure. So hopefully the bite's turning on a little bit though, and we can hook another one and manage him. I will not be deterred. And I won't be the turd either. Sorry guys, it's early. I did want to mention to you guys as well while we're waiting on the rod to go off again, because I do feel like we're going to get another crack at them. We'll see. You can, with the feel-free kayaks, I had said early on that you had to go into the waterway store. That is not true. You can use my code CMRON on the feel-free kayaks site. So if you go on to feel-free kayaks online and order yourself a kayak, you can use the code CMRON. That's going to get you some money off of your kayak. I almost felt like something was messing with that again. And man, these things are awesome. Like they really are. Like I've been fishing out of this now for probably 6 months. I've only fished out of it a handful of times, but it's super comfortable. There's all kinds of room in the cockpit. As you guys can see, like I've got so much space in here for storage, for my stuff. And they've got a full line. Like their Lure 11.5 and their Lure 13.5 are two of the best selling kayaks on the market. So if you're in the market for a kayak this summer, I highly, highly recommend checking out Feel Free. I'm in the Dorado 125, which is almost a 13-foot kayak. I think it's 12 foot 10 inches. And I just wanted to fish out of a bigger kayak this year. I'd never really fished out of a big premium kayak before, so that's why we went with this one this year. But they got a full lineup, guys. They've got kayaks all the way from like $400 up to, you know, $4,000, depending on what accessories and all that kind of stuff you want. So there's a kayak in there for every budget. So if you are looking for a kayak, highly recommend checking out Feel Free Kayaks. You're not going to be disappointed. For the money, they are the best ones on the water, in my opinion. Uh-oh, do we got a fish? We got a fish! All right, guys. If you remember earlier in the video, I asked y'all to comment what you think we should start calling pinfish on the Cameraman Ron channel. You can get the belly. I need y'all's help because I don't want to call them pinfish anymore. I want to call them something cool. We catch so many of these little dudes. Like, I want a cool name for them, not just pinfish. There he is. Oh, he's still on there. Ah! He not a giant one, but we got him. Holy smokes. See, this is what I'm talking about bringing him to the boat green. He is going berserk. He is going absolutely berserk. Simmer, buddy, simmer. Oh, he's digging though. Come here, buddy. Guys, this is a small black drum, but this is what happens when you get him to the kayak green. This dude is going nuts. Got his head out of the water. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Simmer, buddy. Simmer. I knew when I put the hammer down on him, he wasn't a giant one. But, man, he definitely devoured that hook, though. Let me see if I can get that out there. All right, guys. There is our big ugly, our bridge monster on the day. Something jacked his cheek up. Look at him right there. It's got his cheek all messed up. His gill plate has cut through his own cheek. Golly. That's a bad day right there, man. That's been done a while because it's healed up, but that's wild. Y'all check out that fish right there. Nice little black drum, probably 24, 26 inches, something like that. But that's what we came out here for today, y'all, was to catch a fish like this in the kayak. And definitely not as big as that first one we hooked, for sure. But not a bad fish either. What a cool catch, man, from the kayak. This is why I like coming and fishing this bridge so much, but I'll take it. Put my fish grips on my wrist so we don't lose him. He won't be any trouble to revive because he was so green. Come on, buddy. Kick a little. You're free. There he went. It took him a minute to understand that he was no longer hooked up. That was awesome, man. It's just nothing like as big as what I was hoping for, but I'm not greedy. Like, I will take it. It's the last blue crab I had, but we're definitely gonna come out here and do this again. That was fun. All right, guys, so one of the additions we have added to the kayak is this cart from Kayak Talk. Now, I had something very, very similar to this cart back when I had my Jackson kayak, but even that kayak, it felt too big for it. So when I saw this, Kayak Talk actually reached out to me and said they thought they had the perfect solution for a cart for this big of a kayak. And man, they were not lying, because this dude right here is phenomenal. Now, they did send me this cart, but it's about twice as big as another brand. I don't want to mention the brand, but there's another brand out there like this, but this one's like twice as big. Now, the other one worked great as far as like functionality. I just never felt like it was big enough for the kayak. So this one's much bigger wheels, much bigger plates, and it holds this kayak so well. And honestly, like, it's a legit game changer when it comes to pulling this kayak around. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how to put this thing on here, in case you're ever wondering. I mean, a lot of them go up through the scupper holes, which I don't really like because I think it can damage the scupper holes. This one just sits on these two pads. So what I typically do is I just kind of look and see how my kayak is going to line up when I pick it up, because you do have to pick the back of the kayak up and sit it on the cart and then strap it on. So I always put it just off the back of the seat a little bit to make sure that I'm lined up right, kind of look at where the nose is going to be sitting. And at this point, I've put it on and off the cart so much, I kind of know how they work. It is a little bit tricky at first, but it's really not a huge deal. You're going to grab the back of your kayak, you're going to pick it up, you're going to spin it around. If you need to pull it to yourself at all, you can, and then you just set it right down on your cart like that, and it's on the cart now. I do have it off center just a touch, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, move it over just a hair like that right there. Then you pull these two straps up and over. Nice little clinch lock system right here that they use. Put that in there, grab the other side of that, and your kayak is ready to pull. Now these carts, or any type of cart, but especially this one, is going to make everything you have to do as far as handling this kayak much, much easier, including it pulling it up a hill like this. It's going to come up way easier than if you're trying to drag it or if you're trying to just use that back wheel. Now this cart also helps with ease of loading. I'm going to tell you guys that right now, because this thing is a heavy kayak, and getting the back end up off the ground just a little bit like we've done right here 100% changes the game as far as loading it. You're going to be able to pull that kayak up, get the nose right up there like that, and then the kayak holds. And then after that, loading it like we always do, pick up the back, push it right up till the wheels touch, and you are ready to rock and roll. It don't get no easier than that, folks. All right, got the kayak all cleaned up, but I did want to show y'all the garden this year. We did, most of it's over here at Mom and Dad's because one, Dad's better at growing a garden than we are, and two, the chickens obviously have their own little issues going on. But as you guys can see, got green beans, got crap, can't remember what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'll think okra. Okra is what it is. I'm not sure what all's over here. Got potatoes, got onions, got tomatoes. We've already gotten a few tomatoes off it, but Dad has got the garden looking top notch. Got a couple strawberry plants, and y'all check this out. We actually have little strawberries already. So growing some strawberries there. Tomato plants are looking good. And I know I said in the last video I'd give you guys a chicken update. So here are the chickens. They're still doing good. Now we did lose one chicken. Our little redneck chicken, the white one with the red neck, we did lose her. I'm not really sure what happened to her, but she just went really, really lame there for a couple weeks. And I ended up having to put her down because she just was not doing well. She got to where she couldn't walk, was falling over to the side. So these are 7 of them right here. And then you got our 2 game hens. Now guys, the game hens get real broody this time of year. So as you can see, hit the camera. So as you can see right there, she is she's 100% on the nest, and I think, yeah, we'll go up here and open this door, and so is her sister. She's on the nest too, as you guys can see right there. This one's a little bit meaner, but these are the twins, and they are sitting. I'm sure there's, yeah, we got a couple eggs under there. We'll let her sit for right now. What are you doing, sister? Huh? What are you doing, sister? You gonna peck the, you mad? You mad, bro? She tried to hit the camera. Is you mad, bro? Don't, what you doing? Is you mad, bro? Well, she's normally pretty calm, or maybe they are twins, so maybe I've just got the wrong one that's aggressive. Maybe they have changed spots. Normally the aggressive one's up front and the good one's back there in the box. And I did notice we were a little low on water, so I'm gonna get this is a really cool watering system, because what this does is keeps us from having to water the chickens every single day. We can come out here, fill this thing up usually once every 7 to 10 days. And then I'll show you guys the system in there on the fence. It's all weight activated and that kind of stuff. Pushing on that. So they were running low on water, but that's how it works. Runs down through this hose. It's all gravity fed. These things are based off of weight. So once it has water in it, it stops running water. And then once hey, easy. Why are you pecking my feet for? That's Princess, and she loves to peck my feet. Not sure why. It's just her thing. She's just got a little fetish for feet. That's all. Right, girl? Right? You got a little fetish for feet? Huh? You gonna do it? I don't. Oh, you did, didn't you? Love them feets, don't you? Love them feets, don't you, Princess Leia? Look at her. Look at her. She loves to go after feet. Hey, why? Why did you go for the toe? Why'd you go for the toe? Huh? And that's all we got for you today, folks. I truly hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up. Couple things to remember from the video. One, we're going to give a swag bag away in the next video for this one. This is not our normal monthly swag bag giveaway. This is just a special swag bag, we'll call it. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know what we should call pinfish on the channel now. Didn't catch a ton of fish today, but we did finally, we did our goal. We went out to catch a big black drum at the bridge. That's exactly what we did. It wasn't the biggest one we hooked. Obviously, we lost that one. Probably could have horsed that fish in, but man, seeing how green that one was, I don't know if I'd want a bigger fish in there than that. Guys, I've got all the stuff that we talked about today linked down in the description box below. Feel free kayaks. Make sure you go check them out. The Yak Hiker Kayak Cart, everything. Again, all this is just stuff that I'm trying to get to you guys to help you out along the way. If you're interested in some of it, by all means, check it out. We would love for them to benefit from you guys, and we definitely want to see you guys benefit and have really, really nice equipment. Guys, as always, make sure you find a way to make somebody smile today. You never know. It just might change the world. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care, and we will see you soon.